Alright, so while we climb out of here, actually there's one more thing I can do. It's really quick and it's sort of on the way, so that's alright. But the story, as we know it thus far, since we're about to see what I think is like meant to be the real ending. What am I doing? I can just leave.
Oh yeah! Anyway, you were saying?
The story as we know it thus far. However long ago it actually was, this land was ruled by a deity that, and this is the one that the moth tribe spoke of, where they revered the light, which moths, who saw that one coming. And along the way somewhere, the Pale King showed up and offered a different kind of rule, because the radiance or the light that the moth tribe follows, it unified them, but it didn't really give them any room to be themselves. They were mindless and they kind of just went about their days. They were normal bugs.
So they became, they were just
bugs. When the king arrived, he basically offered sentience to the world. Now, where it all went wrong, more or less, was that... I'm trying to find the right path here. No, that doesn't work. There, let's go. Long way around. Where it all went wrong is that the moths, the greatest followers of that light, defected. They forsook the light and took the king's offer of, renewed intelligence. This, of course, did not sit well with said being of light, and began a war. The war was not going well, so the king and his queen, the White Lady, came up with a plan. There was another, I guess you could call it deity, but it's another entity that was here, and it predated both the Pale King and the Light.
Right.
That was the Void.
Okay.
Now, the Void seemed pretty content to just be unbothered. Like, it didn't have any sort of will of its own. But not having a will of its own made it appealing to the king. So, through some horrific method of creation, we'll pause there for a second.
Sure.
Because this is the last thing we can do, now that we have every charm.
Aww.
Speaking of horrific creations.
And those startling good looks. Aw. That's sweet.
Also, if you have issues with, like, certain sounds bothering you over the course of the game, don't pick this up. It's not necessary. It's nifty to have, definitely. What it effectively does, it gets you an achievement. But you can see,
Oh.
Yeah, so you can recover soul at a bench now.
Oh, okay.
Kind of late, but that's alright.
Yeah, I mean, late game's the best time to give you the extra bonus freebies.
Right. So what I was saying, the king and the queen came up with a plan to basically exploit the Void. They spawned a countless number of children,
right?
Basically, and tried to get one. And basically, as they were in the womb or in their eggs or what have you, they were given the Void.
Okay.
So whatever came out of there would be, would have no mind to think, no voice to cry suffering. They were trying to create the perfect empty shell to contain the light.
Gotcha.
And that's how they got the Hollow Knight, and that's also how we were born, and we were not the one chosen, so we got away.
Right.
So, but an idea instilled corrupted the Hollow Knight and gave him will, which made him susceptible to influence.
Right.
Basically, it gave him dreams, which is the domain of the light. So, however long ago, fast forward to present day,
mm-hmm.
the Hollow Knight is beginning to crumble. He is no longer able, or it's not gendered, it is no longer able to keep the radiance within. And that brings us to our adventure and everything that we've seen thus far.
And the orange?
Is the light.
Okay.
It's the source of the infection, trying to get back into the lives of the bugs and to return them to their state.
Gotcha. Hence represented here.
Yep. What kind of percentage are we at here? Oh yeah, I don't have to look at that. We are at 106. That's about right.
106. Delicious.
Right, because of like the DLC stuff too.
Yeah, the DLC adds 4. The last arena is another one. What am I missing after that? I don't remember. It's okay. So, where the Hollow Knight failed, Born of God and Void, we now have the Blessing of the Pale King
mm-hmm.
and the Unification of the Void.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do this again.
Hello again, sir. I remember you being this big.
He was this big, it's been a while. You're the same man. Or, yeah. I guess. Same.
I'm sorry. I know it hurts.
It's like you versus the guy she tells him not to worry about.
Oh, hello. That didn't happen last time.
It did not.
That's very different.
Oh boy.
Because now we have Hornet helping us, who is the son of the daughter of the king and Hera.
Okay. Oh, we're in the head that can't hold the light.
So we were born in Hollow Nest, and we left, and we came back, unified all of it under our name, all in the name of challenging the sun.
Man, that's every Monday morning for me.
It's every day.
Let's go! The sun is a moth. Yeah, that checks out. My eyes.
Also checks out.
Yep. This fight is really something, but I'm waiting for you to make a joke out of it.
Hey. Chance to heal.
I love to see it.
Oh no, it's Brinstar. Lava. Boy, lava. Oh, that's nice having your back to the thing.
Nah.
That's a cool.
Yeah,
Oh, it was at the end too.
Dang! That's a good strat, yeah. If you live.
Also, now that we have unified the void, the vessel or our shade will no longer fight us.
Oh, okay, cool.
We just touch it and it comes back.
Yeah. Now, how do you get your soul back?
Huh?
That was
Oh,
it.
you don't. I mean, I could have sat down on the bench and that's.
Oh, the soul.
That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Oh, you have to fight him again?
Yep. That's the sort of thing that you have to redo every time with this fight.
Okay.
God, that was just a struggle. Every damn time. I stayed up until like 6 a.m. finishing this whole thing. Oof.
Yeah. And with my setup, you can absolutely just brute force it.
Sure.
Worth noting, you can kind of be a little reckless here. Your health gets refilled when you go to fight the Radiants again.
Oh, okay.
But not your soul.
Oh,
so if you don't have to heal, don't.
Yeah. Okay. And nail.
Yeah, full. Yeah, it just starts you right here. Get as much value out of that spell as you can.
Oh, yeah. Is he doing 2?
2 what?
Damage per hit?
Yes. Everything the Radiance does. Yeah. And technically she, but everything she does is 2 hits.
Gotcha. Bad mom.
I would dream of moths.
I know you would.
As bright as their stuff is.
I was gonna say,
I love moths.
I feel like I was doing some work in After Effects the other day to make things less bright for you.
No, it's okay. It's worth it. It's for the moths. They're very good creatures. I don't need eyes.
You can see the void rising with us.
Yeah.
Got him.
Tag.
They make it look so easy. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm just bad.
Oh, hello, sir.
See, you don't need eyes.
Aww. He's holding him open for us.
Slap these dice into her.
Out go the dreams.
No, give us back.
How many dreams did they eat? They ate too many dreams.
Not no more.
Finders keepers.
When the air conditioner turns on. Hello?
They did it. Alright, pack it up.
Yep, they can rest now. So there you go. There's the secret third ending, basically.
Nice.
Either return to the Radiance, continue stasis, or banish the light.
Good job.
Thank you. I'll be honest with you, I did not expect to clear everything we did tonight.
Yeah, this was...
That's some time value.
It was simultaneously like a really efficient last few hours of recording, but also like, I don't want to say really entertaining because that's kind of like bragging, but like
well, entertaining for us watching you do it. It was.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of because I know this is like Matt's thing too, but it's so hard to get him to commit to like a schedule like this. Like you've played it before, and I know this is going to be something that you are going to enjoy, Dan. So
sure.
It's so fun.
So I asked for the two of you to sit with me on this one.
Yeah.
I would have played this by myself. Like, I have played this by myself a lot. I've beaten this game like 8 or 9 times.
Like, platformers are usually very stressful to me, but this game gives you enough, like, assistance, I think, or just it's kind
Yeah.
enough to make it not feel stressful, unless you're doing Path of Pain.
Yeah. But even that, like Dan was saying, there's...
Yeah, the
Vecna.
checkpoints.
Vecna may have translated this game, so if he asks for your eyes, maybe don't.
I didn't realize he was Italian.
The Bright King.
Yeah. But, yeah, this is one of my favorite games, if not my favorite game, because it's just... It rewards you. Oh, we've never went back to Lim and gave him those other eggs.
I was trying to remember this whole time what you said we were going to go back and do.
Well, we can absolutely do a bonus episode because there's giving the extra eggs to Lim.
The
there's
arena.
The third arena.
Yeah.
Yep.
We can try to do some of the stuff in the God Home, which is the boss rush DLC. See
Right.
how far I get on that. That one I'm not going to pull out.
Okay, challenge
promise you.
episode. Everyone
Sure.
get together.
But, yeah. So that's pretty much, as far as the main story of this game goes, that's really all I got for you.
It's funny. The game really does utilize color in a lot of different ways, but there is just this consistent dark aesthetic
Yeah.
to the whole thing without being grim.
Yeah, I mean, there are places that absolutely are grim,
Yeah,
that are supposed to be, right?
right. But, like, the world as a whole, for being, like, what it is, surprisingly not as morose as, like, my initial screenshots, like, my initial perception of this game when I looked at reviews of it and just kind of what it was. I thought it was going to be a very dark, almost Burton-esque kind of thing, right? But
And
like,
there's definitely areas like that. Like Dirtmouth is
Yeah.
very Burton-esque, but
but most of it's not.
The influence of the radiance.
yeah.
Yeah, there's like very well thought out contrast between like the fact that every level has silhouettes and dark parts to it, but
Mhm.
then
A lot of happy characters.
Yeah, but then you have like the Queen's Garden, which is
Right.
like verdant and brightly lit.
yeah. And it's just different colors, right? It's like there's some dark green areas. There's the purple area where you go like through the crystals. There's
the
the
peaks,
blue
yeah.
lake. The even just some of the different tones of those colors that you get in different places. Yeah, it's really well done.
There's also a lot of wholesome characters and stuff to keep it light and heartwarming.
Yeah, I feel a little bad. I showed all the meetings with Cloth,
Mhm.
but that's unfortunately what gets her killed. If you don't meet her in every location, she never shows up. in
But
the
she
Queen's
wanted to
Gardens.
serve a higher purpose.
You know, she was
Yeah.
satisfied with her demise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a very woohoo Valhalla.
Pretty much. Which, if anyone deserves to go there, it's the person who stole my kill on Trailer
Right.
Lord.
Bug Valhalla.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would like to do a couple bonus episodes of this just for some of the content I might have missed and just for a couple other things, maybe show off some fun charm builds.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
There you go.
I guess on that note,
That's-
good Hollow Knight.
Aww.
you know what? I'm going to allow it.
Yeah.
Good Hollow Knight, everybody.